Hey guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, May 29th, 2012. This is Jennifer. Today's video is going to be in two parts. The first part is going to be mustaches, and the second part is going to be my grandmother's signature quilt. So mustaches, Mustachioed is completely ready. It's online. I've already sold a couple of copies. This is the quilt top that I made from the mustache patterns. I can't even tell you how fun these patterns were for me. I just got the idea from stick-on mustaches, honestly, and I started sketching and thought, you know, I could have done probably 30 mustaches, but I picked 12 of my favorites that reminded me of different characters. I didn't give them names because I wanted people to be able to insert their own imagination into whatever mustache it is that they might be working on. This is 12 mustache patterns. Each one is actually an individual pattern. I took the 12 patterns and used 1-inch sashing in between all the blocks and made a little quilt top. And what I think I'm going to do is I want to get like a wide plaid and do a plaid border. Maybe, I don't know if I'll do a plaid like with flying geese or just a solid plaid border, but I want to do a plaid border on there because that just seems like the thing to do. So anyway, Mustachioed, this is it, 12 mustaches to paper piece. This pattern is available on Sew Hooked, it is available on Craftsy, and as soon as I get it posted, it will be available in hard copy on Etsy. So that one's already, it's online, it's ready to go, and I hope you guys really like it because I've had so much fun with it. I was talking about a challenge last week. Look for that tomorrow on Sew Hooked. I'm going to post it separately. I've got a nice prize pack going on, which will actually include a couple of my patterns, plus an autographed book, and actually possibly 2 autographed books. We'll see how that works out. So anyway, check Sew Hooked tomorrow. There will be a post for a challenge, and it's going to be a photo challenge. So I'll give you guys a lot more details tomorrow on that. And so now we're going to go on to part 2 of our video. It is quilted. It is bound, as you can see, in a nice green binding. This is completely hand quilted, and these are friends, family, and neighbors of my grandmother. My mom is estimating in the 1930s. So I have a big project I want to do with this. I want to try to get all the names from this and attach a significance to them. I want to find out if they were family, a friend, a neighbor, and possibly get a little bit of history behind each person. It's going to take quite a while, and I'm going to need a lot of help from my mom, but I'm really hoping to at least have a really cool label on the back that has everyone's name on it and explains who they are. This is definitely an heirloom quilt. This will eventually go to my daughter, and because this is her great-grandmother's quilt, and for now it'll live in my house, and hopefully I can get that history together pretty soon, and I'll do like a huge blog post about that when I get it done, because I would love to share who all these people were and the significance of all of them in my grandmother's life. So this is my May 12 for 2012, for those of you that don't remember, if you're new around here. 12 for 2012, the idea behind that was to do one UFO, an older unfinished project, every month for 2012. I chose to do all personal projects, things that I started for myself and didn't finish. Generally that happens because I do a lot of work projects. I design a lot of things for Sew Hooked, I do a lot of things for Fandom and Stitches, and then the things that that I am working on for me kind of get stuck on a shelf, and I don't get to go back to them as often as I would like. So I've paid special attention to those projects this year, and so far this is my 5th project. I have finished Bear Paw quilt, Inuyasha quilt, I finished the New York Beauty quilt, that was 4. I got the quilt top together for my Harry Potter Project of Doom signature quilt, which I'm actually embroidering on now. That wasn't part of my 12 for 2012, but I've decided to embroider the Project of Doom and stuff around the border. Originally this was going to be April, and I swapped it with the Project of Doom because I got that back and I got the binding and the label on it, so that was actually April instead. And then this one is May, and so next I'll be starting June in the next week or 2, and that one actually shouldn't take me as long because it's a much smaller project. I started quilting this I think about 2 years ago, and I've just gotten it out and put it away, and gotten it out and put it away. And just this last week I put the finishing touches on the quilting. I showed it to you guys last week, and then I just finished the binding. You can see the green binding really well right here. I just finished the binding over the weekend. So it is done. It doesn't have a label yet, like I said, because I'm going to take all of these names and create a label that has all the names on them and explains who all those people are. It's probably going to be an epic, massively huge label, but I think it'll be okay because I really want to have a label that explains what this quilt is and its significance in my life and the life of my families. So one very new quilt and one quite old quilt, and I hope you guys enjoyed the dichotomy in both. And don't forget, Mustachioed is available for sale on sewhooked.com. You can also buy it through Craftsy. My name on Craftsy is Sewhooked as well, and it will be on Etsy today, I think today, hopefully today. If you want a hard copy and if it's not on Etsy, just email me, sewhooked@gmail.com, and we'll work something out. I should have it on there today though. I think that's it. I hope you guys are having a great week. If you are on summer vacation, I hope you're having a great summer vacation so far. We're going to have lots of fun this summer. Both of my kids have indicated that they would really like to start sewing again. I've taught them both how to use sewing machines in the past, but they kind of lost interest for a while, but I think they're getting it back a little bit, so we'll do a little bit of sewing this summer. In the past, I've done something I call Camp Mom, where we spend like a week and we just do crafts every day. And that's when I've taught them in the past to sew, and we would make like pillowcases and bags and pajama pants and things that are simple and great to teach beginning stitchers how to use a sewing machine. So I have a feeling we're going to be doing that again this summer, so that'll be really fun for me, especially with older kids that are more confident in their abilities to use machinery. That's the big thing, is using the sewing machine. So that's it. I've talked for enough, and I will talk to you guys next week. Have a great week. Bye. Blah, blah, blah. Let's start over.